The first 2 months of the regular season down. What will the final two bring us as we're off in Week 9?
Fielded a couple yards into the end zone. And he'll be brought down shy of the 20, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone, not a good one.
At their own 18-yard line.
So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18.
Here's Watson. Steps away to his left. And his first pass is incomplete. Got out of the pocket. Didn't look like he had anybody open, Charles, so just gets rid of it.
And a good play by him. If no one's open and you don't have a running lane that you want to take, make the right choice. Get rid of it. Live to fight another down.
Here we go, T. Here I come. Here I come. Shit. 55 is my guy. 55 who 9. Mike 55. Mike 55. Night, sweetheart.
On 2nd and 10, Watson. Oh, this is taken in. It's complete. Philip Dorsett by himself. Touchdown, Washington. Philip Dorsett, 82 yards.
And Washington has taken a first-quarter lead. Well, if they didn't get the wake-up call before the game, they got it right now. 2 plays already in the end zone.
I think of it in boxing terms because whether it's a big shot with your first one or a probing one, a little bit of a jab, the second one was the payoff. That was the big one that landed. 1-2, end zone.
Set to kick off.
Now after the touchdown, it's Bosher to kick it away.
Fielded just outside the goal line. And he won't quite make it to the 25.
Travis Benjamin on the return. The Giants take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
First carry for Raheem Mostert. And he'll be corralled right around the 34. Give him 10 yards there, and about by the nose of the football, he's going to have a first down.
It's a gain of 10.
Last week, of course, the great performance, over 200 yards. He still wants to be fed.
And they should. That's exactly what you should do. I have not yet met a running back that's run for over 200 yards that says the very next week, hey, let's back things up.
Yeah, I don't need it as much.
No, they want it more and more. They're going to be ready to go because they think that's going to happen naturally now.
And he'll lose yardage. Brought down at the 32. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12. The defense was ready for the run-pass option, diagnosed it perfectly.
Not only did they stack him up at the point of attack, but he was met by a host of light-colored jerseys.
On 2nd down, Mostert. And he'll get this only up to about the 35. It's a gain of maybe 3, but it's going to leave him with still about 8 or 9 to go on 3rd down.
3-yard gain on the play. Brings up 3rd down.
From the gun, here's Stafford. He's got Adams on the hookup. And they bring him to the ground just shy of midfield. Catch number 40 for him on the year. It's a first down.
And the Giants.
Plenty of things to talk about here, partner, but to me, their defense gave up a touchdown on the first drive. How about how they're responding, coming back? That's a big 3rd down pickup to keep their drive alive.
On 1st and 10, it's Mostert.
And he's got it across the midfield stripe and into Washington territory. Miles Jack there to make the tackle.
Defensively here, you're facing a top 5 team in terms of points scored in the NFL. So when they're that high powered, you've got to find a way to hold them under 20. Because to me, that's the magic number. 20 points scored. You give yourself your best chance to win.
So if they're up around 24, 28, 30, they could be in some trouble.
And I think so, because then you turn it into a shootout, and that means your offense has to keep pace.
That one covers 24 yards. It's a first down. You were telling me this yesterday. This is exactly what they want to do on the opening drive, establish the ground game.
Yeah, remember our conversation? We were talking about where one of the GMs in the league has told me repeatedly, it's a big man's game. And it's not necessarily size. He's talking about playing some big boy football. Line up.
And he's got it. Touchdown, Giants. Michael Gallup, his 4th touchdown on the year. And the Giants are an extra point away from tying up this football game. And, partner, they found a gap there on the post pattern, and it was in the middle third of the field.
And that's really difficult to do because ordinarily the safeties are back there to prevent that happening. But they found the opening and exploited it.
And his kick is right through.
Ties the game at 7. Michael Badgley set to kick off.
Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. And they will not get a chance to return this one. It's through the back of the end zone for a touchback.
5-yard line.
The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked, but you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some adjustments.
And this is caught. A spectacular one-handed grab there. He got 29 yards that time.
What a catch and one-handed, and I'm starting to lose my awe about the play, and maybe I shouldn't. How much of this is the player? How much of it is the glove?
Well, those gloves, they do have a little grip to them,
They get that little extra tackiness to them now, and I know the guys in the NFL, the competition committee, some other places, they're talking about examining those gloves to see if they're having too much of an effect on the game.
So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on first down.
Check 55 to Mike. Check 55 to Mike. Come on, boy. Come on, boy.
Throwing again is Watson. Flush to his right. He finds Dorsett. It's complete. And he's going to get this inside the 30. It's a pickup of 17 and a first down.
Washington. 1st and 10 at the 29-yard line.
Slam, slam, slam. Mike 55, Mike 55. Cut.
On first down, Watson. And down he goes. They sack him back right around the 41-yard line. Terrell Edmonds comes flying in from safety for the sack.
It's our time. Mike 55, Mike 55. Hey, eat.
Throwing on 2nd and long. Watson. This is the tight end, Njoku. The 20. And they are able to stop him, but he does take it all the way to the 2. How about a 39-yard pickup? They'll take it.
And goal at the 2-yard line.
Looks like a jumbo set with 3 tight ends here for 1st and goal. These two teams all tied after 1.
To 7.
And they've got 3 tight ends here on first. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Washington. Sacked to Valve. His 4th touchdown on the year. And Washington has taken the lead. Nice job of polishing off that drive, but all the credit there goes to that play prior.
Yeah, it certainly does, because after that big play, I think resistance almost felt futile at that point, didn't it? And the very next play, they come right back, quick, fast, and in a hurry, and put it in the end zone.
Bosher is set to kick off.
Now after the touchdown, it's Bosher to kick it away. Taken in at the 3. And able to get this out to the 25.
Take over 1st and 10. at their own 25-yard line.
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. And you know, it's certainly a lot of football left to play. We're not into December yet, but right now where we stand, they're in first place in their division, looking really good and looking to be a threat come January.
And are you one of those early holiday shoppers, partner? Are you one of those guys, get your list done? Because I think about what every team has on their holiday shopping list right now. What's the number one goal? Make the playoffs. Number two, win your division. Number three, and I think the biggest goal of all, try to get the number one seed so you get that first round bye and ensure you don't have to go anywhere in January and hopefully get to the Super Bowl that way.
So the big play changes the complexion of things. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the 30. Looking deep for Adams. And nearly picked off. Surprising to see a defender of his caliber let it get away, but it does get away and it's 2nd down.
Casey Hayward on the coverage.
250. 22.
Now a play fake it at Stafford. Buying time to his, and he can't find anywhere to go with it, and he goes down.
Enough to start to have a good drive, quite like a big loss on a sack, does it?
Now they're looking at a 3rd and long, and suddenly the momentum shifted to the other side of the football.
And old Mo is a very, very fickle man.
Off of play action, here's Stafford. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Adrian Amos with a pick.
Well, Brendan, there's no question who they're going to look to on 3rd and long, but you can bet this defense knows that as well, so they're getting blanketed downfield. And this ball winds up being intercepted.
24-yard line.
After the interception, here's Watson. It's caught. Lockett. They'll contain him to just 4. 2nd down.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before you get a good head of steam going.
4 yards on that last completion, so that sets up 2nd and 6. A shotgun snap for Watson. Flushed out right. And now he's going to use his legs. Deshaun Watson, so multi-dimensional, able to scramble for the first.
Certainly making his presence felt in both the pass and the run game. He's having an impact.
Yeah, his first carry of the game right there. He had hurt him with his arm. Now he's showing that he can shuffle the puppies as well. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. From the gun, here's Watson. Dorsett making the catch. And they'll get it down after a pickup of 8. 2nd and 2. A good pickup there. 8 yards on the first down completion. Facing a 2nd and 2 after that last catch. Good for 8 yards. And he'll get it out a couple yards shy of midfield at the 48.
2nd and 2 is prime time for a little bit of a gamble, isn't it? Open up the playbook, go play action, toss that bad boy deep. But in this situation, go ahead and give it to your back. Let him pick up a first down. Keep the sticks moving.
2 first downs have him up near midfield now on 1st and 10. Back to throw, Watson. And nearly picked off there. Almost intercepted. Instead, 2nd down.
Incomplete.
They've given up a few first downs on this drive, but getting the incompletion there, that should give them something to build on and maybe turn the tide.
An incomplete pass on 1st down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. Now a shotgun handoff to Cohen. He's got the first down and more inside the 40. And finally brought down at the 31-yard line. 22 yards there, a first down. We've hit the 2-minute mark of the 2nd quarter. 14-7. A reminder once we hit halftime, as we do all season, we'll send it down to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. He'll have all the stats and scores from games in progress around the NFL.
The best multitasker in the business, the coach.
There to stop him, Terrell Edmonds. Nice job there defensively to clamp down, because really they've been on their heels this drive.
Agreed, and they really needed that one for confidence, just to feel a little bit better. But I don't know if I would be daunted by them stopping me on one run. This drive has gone pretty well. I could come right back at them.
Hey, man, watch the boot.
On second down, here's Watson. Dorsett's got it. And he is out of bounds inside the 30. Only 3 yards on the catch. It's third down. 8th play of the drive forthcoming, and they need 8 yards on third down.
Check tight. Check tight. He's checking. Crash. You go tight. You got it. 31. Right here, guys. Fight 51.
Out of the gun, Watson. Complete to Dorsett. And he'll be out of bounds just inside the 25-yard line. Just a 5-yard pickup, but it leads to fourth down.
A gain of 5. It's fourth down.
Field goal unit and Joey Sly now. From the left hash, this will be a 41-yarder.
41-yard attempt.
And his kick is right there. It's good. And they will move up by 10 now, 17-7. So in the end, they had the ball for 10 plays, but the drive gets them 3, not 6.
Is it okay if I give credit to both sides on this one?
Absolutely.
All right, let's start defensively. They hung in there. 10-play drive, but they stiffened when they got close to the goal line, made them kick a field goal. And for the offense, 10-play drive. They might be a little disappointed they got a field goal, but they moved the ball down the field with dispatch and came away with points.
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. It was still more than a minute to go in the half. Time to try to mount a drive.
And I would think that they would have to. This is today's NFL. You got to push it whenever you get an opportunity. You can never have enough points with the high-powered offenses that you face. And analytics will tell you, try and score when given the opportunity.
To throw again on second down. Stafford eluding the pressure right. And he's taken down, trying to do a little too much, getting outside of the pocket, and it results in a sack. Washington now going to use the first of their 3 timeouts, as they'll stop it with exactly a minute to go before halftime. On third down, here comes Mostert. And a short pickup there as he'll take this up to right around the 20. Now Washington going to use the second of their 3 timeouts, as the stoppage will come with a little under a minute to go in this first half. Stafford will stay out there. He'll lead his guys up to go for it on fourth down.
Check 55. Watch the wall. Hey, 22. Check 55. Check 55. You're trapped. 55. Mark, 55.
So they will go for it. Stafford into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. And it's Clinton Dix with a pick. And they will finally stop him, but a great return. Gets that football all the way down to the 16-yard line. So they elect to decline it.
And why not? Just go ahead and let the play stand, and they'll take that.
So the special teams penalty cost some yardage there as they come out on 1st and 10. And he's going to be hemmed in and brought down right at the line of scrimmage.
Star Latulele on the tackle.
Star Latulele in on the tackle.
Brings up second.
Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again, 2nd and 10.
Hey, tight down. There you go.
From the gun, Watson. This complete to Lockett. And he is out of bounds, getting it down to the 10. 6 yards is the pickup, and that'll lead to a third down.
Brings up 3rd and 3.
Watson on third down. And he's got Lockett. And he's able to get this down to the 5-yard line before he's out of bounds. The gain of 5 that time gives him the conversion and makes it 1st and goal. Watson from the gun, he'll throw. Escaping the pressure right. To the end zone, but it's incomplete. Trying to get it to Tariq Cohen out of the backfield. But it'll be second and goal.
Incomplete. Leads to second and goal.
A line of scrimmage once again, the 5 as they get ready for second and goal. On the give, this is Cohen. And he'll take this into the end zone. Touchdown, Washington. Tariq Cohen in the final seconds of the first half. And Washington going to add on to their lead.
And that's a lead that excites a team as they head into the half. Good way to finish things off.
Yeah, able to extend that lead, and you always say it can totally change the complexion of half number 2.
Yeah, it changes your morale, changes your outlook. But even before that, let's see if they decide to kind of squib kick or what they're going to do on the kickoff. Because you don't want to give up a big play right before the half ends.
Good point.
The Giants take over first and 10 at their own 36-yard line.
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. Time here for likely one play, then off to the locker room, and they're going to have some adjustments to make.
They certainly will, and I think a lot of people are thinking to themselves, all right, take the knee, get out of here, regroup. But how will the head coach and his staff approach halftime? Will it be angry? Will it be clinical? Will they be calm? Will they just let it all out? Who knows? I'd love to be a fly on the wall for this one, though.
The Giants set to get the football, and they trail here as we get back underway in the second half. From the 10. And not much happening on the return as he'll get this to about the 23.
Over first and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
On first down, Stafford here. Benjamin's got it. And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. He was held without a catch in the first half, but he's got one here, and he also picks up a first down. One play has him up past the 40 already, and another first and 10.
Watch the whip. Check it back. 40 got. 40 got. Hey, check 25. Check 25.
Here's Mostert, toss left side. And very little daylight there. He'll get a couple up to the 44.
Mostert, the ball carrier.
Oh, that's a real nice job there by the defensive front. They just engaged and held their ground. But how about the guy who made the play? We often talk about whether they take a good first step or not. Many times you just don't take any step. Just get your feet moving, get your body going, and then once he made the read, he was able to make the play.
Now this one to his tight end out on the right side. And he'll be brought down at the 48-yard line. The reception good for 7. It's third down.
7 yards.
Not a big window to throw. Coverage wasn't too bad there.
Yeah, they had him under wraps pretty well, but somehow able to muscle his way open and catch the ball.
They'll try and run here with Mostert. And he's got the first down yardage before he's brought down at the 42. Call it a gain of 7, and it gets him a new set of downs.
7. First down, Giants.
Now it's Stafford off the bootleg. Forced out to his left. Now he'll pull it down. Give him a couple on the scramble. It's second down.
Oh, yes, that was good pressure applied that time by the defensive unit. They forced him out wide to his left, but with nobody home, he decided to tuck it and go, and he's able to turn it into a short gain.
He's going to fire one deep over the middle, and that is incomplete.
You get the sense that they're saying we're not playing up to what we're capable of, and we're deep enough into the game that the early jitters are long gone, that they should now have some sense of continuity and be able to make some of these plays that they have not been.
And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. Sheldon Richardson able to get in there for his second sack of the afternoon.
6 yards.
On fourth down, Stafford. Going deep for Benjamin. On Stafford for the third time is intercepted. Picked up by Ken Crowley. And this return is going to be halted right around the 28-yard line. The first half did not go their way, and that's not going to help matters at all. An interception here on the opening drive of the third quarter.
Obviously not what they were striving to accomplish. But you know who's really upset on their team? The defense. Already trailing. They're going to be counted on to try and hold that score at least where it is.
On 1st and 10, Watson. He lets it fly for Lockett. He's got a man. Complete. Touchdown, Washington. Tyler Lockett. His third touchdown now on the year. And Washington is able to stretch their lead. This offense, they were dynamic in the first half. The halftime break, that didn't slow them down at all. Big strike here in the third quarter.
It's almost as if they were saying, it's not just our skill in the first half that's getting this done, it's confidence as well. And confidence has taken over this game in a big way. How about these strikes that we're seeing?
Now after the touchdown, it's Bosher to kick it away. Fielded just outside the goal line. And he'll get it up just past the 20 as his guys will go to work at the 21-yard line.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. And 3 interceptions in this game. And I would have to think, I wasn't a quarterback, but number 4 is kind of, you're like, oh, man, I can't throw 4.
No, and what's interesting is, what do the coaches decide to do now? Having thrown 3, do you alter your offensive strategy? Do you take the ball out of his hands and maybe turn to the running game? Or do you have that supreme confidence that he's going to turn things around?
We'll see what they do. A 3-yard loss to start the drive. They'll look to make that up and then some on 2nd and 13. And this shot downfield on 2nd down is brought in. And he's going to be out up around the 45-yard line. 27 yards there, a first down.
Giants, first down.
Now a first down throw, Stafford. And he cannot avoid the pressure as the Washington pass rush gets home.
I think we've seen this before. Someone's down 3 scores. That situation there, it's just going to add to their growing frustrations, don't you think?
Yeah, a bad number 3 right now. 3-score game, third quarter, 3 and out, not what they wanted. And you can tell on the sideline, those faces are getting a little bit longer as this one goes. The throw right sideline here is complete. It'll be a pickup of 15 as that'll lead to third down.
And that was yardage that they needed there after the sack on first down. They didn't get all of it back. But now they look at third down as a manageable situation, one that they have a much better chance of picking up.
Ito Smith, his first carry. And he'll be brought down on what's going to turn out to be the final play of this third quarter. Back now at FedEx Field. A lot of happy faces in the crowd at this point as their guys have a big lead here to start quarter number 4. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. They keep it with Smith on first down. That one good for 10 yards. And it'll be 2nd and very short. Defensively, you said coming in earlier in the broadcast, the magic number was 20 points for you. That's what you thought they would have to hold this offense to, or less than that. And, wow, they've done that in a big way, haven't they?
Not only have they done it, they put themselves in a great position to win this one because holding them down was paramount. If they could get it done, well, guess what? We see the end result. Right now, they have their eye on victory.
And leading here in the 4th. A first down carry for Smith. This will be a 5-yard pickup as they move it from the 20 to the 15.
Brought him down.
Not too many offenses want to turn down long drives, but when you're down what they are, they've got to pay it off with some points.
2nd and 5 now. Stafford. And this is going to be intercepted. Picked off by Casey Hayward. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
Intercepted. They'll take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
Watson on 1st down. Out to the right, he gets it to Lockett. And he gets this up just shy of the 30 to the 29 before he's out of bounds. Give him 9 there on the 1st down completion. Up at the 29 now, they'll head to the line, 2nd and a yard. Watson. That's complete to John Ross. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. That one covers 24 yards. It's a 1st down. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on 1st down. Here's Watson. Got a man open. It's Ross. And down to the 20 he'll go before heading out of bounds. A very solid gain of 27.
Washington 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 20-yard line.
From the red zone now, Watson. He finds Dorsett. It's complete. And able to get this down inside the 15, either the 13 or 14 before he's out of bounds.
He's out of bounds.
They'll bring out 4 receivers. 3 of them being sent to the left, 1 to the right, 2nd and 4. Again, it's Watson. His pass caught at the 4. And he'll get this down inside the 5 to the 4 before he's out of bounds. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another 1st down. Oh, they go with a tight end carry. And he's going to press this one forward as they stop him right around the 1. That's a gain of 4 as we slip inside of 4 minutes left in regulation. And they'll employ the jumbo set now on 2nd and 1. To throw is Watson. And that is caught. Touchdown, Washington. From a yard out. And the Washington offense just continuing to pour it on. Trying to bust out of that losing funk, and these fans have to like this. Say, all right, fellas, this is more like it.
And I know that if this holds up after the game, they're going to give the fans a lot of credit being at home, getting the support. But you and I both know it goes deeper than that. They had to get it together in their own facility, look each other in the eye and say, okay, what's it going to take to break this losing streak? And they really came together with a good week of practice.
And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24.
At their own 24-yard.
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. And there are parts of their last drive they'd like to emulate. And, of course, they'd like to forget the ending, the interception. But they did put together, Charles, a nice system. And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down.
We've been around this league for a while, and many coaches never pull their starting quarterback, almost no matter the situation. In this case, though, I think he's got to make a decision. He's taking a pretty good beating out there.
Yeah, and with the deficit, maybe not wanting to risk an injury. Flush to his right. On the run, he'll let it go deep, right sideline. CD, this defense, man, at this rate, they're just having fun out there right now.
And normally with this type of a lead, if you're a starter on defense, you're saying, hey, let the other guys play. But with this going on, no one wants to come out of the game. They all want their shot at picking off a pass.
He'll get about 3 as he's brought down right around the 42.
The ball carrier.
Brandon, I've got to think this offensive line has got some smiles on its faces. And I know it sounds crazy, but they practiced for this back in training camp. They knew they'd be in situations where it'd be extra defenders in the box coming after them, trying to keep them from locking down a game. Right now, they want to shoot.
And they are going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just add to their totals. Slide for the PAT.
For the point after.
And this one was over a while ago as they just add on to their big lead.
45, Giants 7.
Now after the touchdown, it's Bosher to kick it away. Taken about 7 yards deep. And he'll be dropped at the 21-yard line, so bringing it out of the end zone proves not a good decision. Loses him about 4 yards.
At their own 21-yard line.
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. They've lost this one. Their offense has struggled. Do they try to put together something here at the end just to take into next week?
Yeah, sometimes teams want to do that and coaches want to. I remember one time I was on a team and we were losing late in the game like this, and you knew it was lost. It was over, right? And the coach called a running play and pretty much said to everyone, I want to see something executed well before we get out of here. And that was the message to the team.
Just something to build on.
Just something to build on, get it done, and maybe we can look at that and say, we'll get better as we go forward.
6 yards to pick up, and that's a first down. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. Now Stafford. Got his man there, complete to Gallup. And he gets this up across the 35 before he's out of bounds. 5 yards on the catch there, brings up 2nd down.
A gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5.
Stafford looks to throw again. And that's complete to Adams. And he'll be taken down at the 46-yard line. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down.
First down, New York.
Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And that's going to wind up incomplete. However, we do have a flag down. Let's check in with our referee. Play action. Stafford. And it'll be intercepted. Adrian Amos with a pick. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. The utter domination here just continues. This defense, I don't know what more we can say all around about their performance.
Well, it certainly feels in this game like maybe they're facing a Canadian defense. 12 guys on the field. It feels like there's an extra on every snap because they have really struggled to make headway through the air.
Here's a 2nd and 5 now from the 25. Again, it's Cohen. And this time he's not going anywhere. They'll get him down right at the line of scrimmage. They'll say no gain on the play there, and now it'll be 3rd down.
No gain on the play. Brings up 3rd down and 5. Today's
points, continually feeling like they're moving the ball and things
to work.
That's called being in the zone.
So for Washington, the win means they'll finish the first half at a respectable 5-3 record. And they will hit the road next week to take on the Detroit Lions. Meanwhile, for the Giants, the loss will drop them to 6-3 now on the year. And they'll try again next week.